Hey, Smokey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
The reason that I volunteered to be Smokey's handler is my next door neighbor was Smokey's handler back in 2001, and just the stories that he has told me has always really made me want to apply for the position.
I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to apply to be Smokey's handler. It's a great opportunity. Build a lot of relationships with people in athletics as well as building a relationship with Smokey himself. AGR started being the handler in 1977 when the original owner didn't want to be on the field for every game, so we were able to step in and help him out with that, and it's actually one of the longest standing traditions that we have going today. What's the job like? It's a lot of background work that a lot of people don't realize. I'll give you the example of the day before a football game. We'll pick him up from his house. He'll be dirty and muddy, and he's just an outdoor dog. He likes to roll around in the mud, play in the dirt.
You know, he smells like an outside dog, so he's just a normal dog in the aspect that he does live outside and he's out in the elements. Smokey does not like taking baths. Just squirming around, he really just doesn't like being wet. He just likes to shake it off and try to get whoever's washing him as wet as possible. Smokey has several friends that come to visit on the weekends. Brothers normally bring their dogs over and then we throw tennis ball and let them play with each other.
It's really neat to bring him in the house on a Friday afternoon. It kind of shows everybody the game weekend is finally here. It's finally football time in Tennessee and that we're all ready to cheer on the Vols that Saturday. Smokey will hang out in the room that the senior handler is living in the house. He's very happy as long as he has his old orange blanket that goes everywhere with him. He's happy and he feels like he's at home. After that, we'll do events with the university and athletics, get photo opportunities with anybody that would like them. We explain the history of Smokey and kind of tell him more about where Smokey came from and how we are at Smokey 10 where we are today. And we usually come back here for a recap of the night and then we just hang out on the couch, watch TV, and go to bed.
It's football time in Tennessee!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of atmosphere out here.
Was I nervous? I was extremely nervous. Whenever I ran the end zone for the very first time, I remember I got to practice before our very first home game, just running the end zone. The stadium was empty and I was still nervous just running. But leading the team, it's amazing just to see the band whenever they start to split and then you look back and you get that signal from Coach Jones himself. He just says, let's go. And then you know that at that moment it's real and it's starting and you just take off and you make your run straight for the center of the tee and you can just look up and see the 102,000 fans sitting in the stands and they're all screaming at you. Oh yeah, it definitely makes the hair stand up on my arms, just the feeling of being in the thick of it.
Being a Smokey's handler means that I can bring Smokey around to the fans and it's really rewarding in the end. You get to make so many people happy and so many people's dreams are to go and meet Smokey and actually get a picture with him, get to pet him.
47 years! I've been waiting on this, come on, please. That's my dog.
And to me it's just really rewarding in that aspect that you can actually take him out and let those fans meet him. It's just an amazing opportunity and I'm really fortunate to have it.
The relationship that I've built with Smokey over the years is unmatched, and to be able to run out on that field with the face of the University of Tennessee at your side, The experiences on game days are unparalleled. It means everything to me to be able to be Smokey's handler, and it's memories that'll last a lifetime.